Good morning and hello, fellow humans. I just finished my workout and I wanted to check in with you all just to talk to you a little bit about defenselessness and anger. So, I think it's really easy to fall into the trap that if you're being defenseless and you're, you know, allowing yourself to fully own your feelings and to take full responsibility for where you are and who you're around and what your situation is, that means in some way that you can't be angry. And that's so far from anything that resembles the truth. I don't even know how to explain it. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the power of anger with defenselessness, and discomfort in general. So as a survivor, one of the things that has really propelled my healing path and my healing journey is frustration and anger, and even a deeply righteous rage and indignation about some of the things that I've experienced in life. And it's not so much that anger or frustration was a good thing, as it doesn't really feel great to be angry, but it's that the anger was a good thing insofar as it allowed me to recognize that something needed to change. And so anger is kind of like a spark that fuels a flame, right? It's a spark that creates the combustion conversion. It's the spark that makes the difference in at least my life and in the lives of many that I've seen. And it's not that we need to be grateful for those awful things that we've experienced, far from it. It's more so that the anger that we receive is a gift to remind us that we're alive, and it's a gift to remind us that we want things, right? We want things to be better, for example, or we want things to go a certain way that, matches the world that we've imagined ourselves living in. It matches the life that we see ourselves as actively creating. And I think that when it comes to defenselessness and anger, anger is the step to remind us that we're not defending ourselves, that we're open to feeling and experiencing everything that's around us. And it helps us to redefine what our environment looks like and who gets to be in our environment with us. And that's hugely important. So, for example, I found myself very, very frustrated before. And I knew that I needed to make a change. Professionally, I was not being challenged. I felt like there were so many opportunities out there for me that I was missing out on. And I didn't feel like I was particularly well positioned to make the leap from where I was to where I wanted to be. And if you know me, then you know I'm a little type A, very type A. And I needed that to be different. I needed to be able to say to myself that I was ready to do anything that I wanted to do, and that I was able to do what I wanted to do because I was prepared, and because I felt confident and competent in the work that I wanted to do. And so that anger and frustration allowed me to take the time that I needed to skill up. It allowed me to take the time that I needed to read more on various subjects that were important to my improvement. It allowed me to take the steps to say, well, screw it. If I'm not where I want to be, and this situation that I'm in is a part of that equation, then I'm changing the variables that I can change. And in that situation, the variable was me, my environment, and like my current situation. And then the other side of the equation, right, was where I wanted to end up. Whatever industry, whatever role, whatever company, whatever entrepreneurial pursuit that was interesting to me. Whatever hobby it was that I wanted to do, whatever it was. Or even if it was changing my body, right? Being willing to consistently take care of myself, whatever it was. And I would not have had that giant spark if it wasn't for that frustration or discomfort, that sensation of what I didn't want to take me out of what had become my status quo. I can't say that I'm responsible for how everything turns out. You can't control the actions of others. And to be honest, nobody would expect anyone to be able to do that. But what I'm always responsible for is what I do about it based on how I feel about it. Defenselessness allows me to feel every single bit of the worst and best of this life and everything in between, and conduct myself accordingly. So I hope that that was helpful. I hope that you all are having a beautiful, gorgeous, lovely, maybe even sweaty morning. And I look forward to talking with you all real soon in the next video. Bye.